Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we're continuing the Mastering Brotato series and we're playing the Pacifist in Abyssal Terrors. And yeah, you can see here we have negative 100% damage, negative 100 engineering, and we gain material and XP for every living enemy at the end of a wave, plus we get a lumberjack shirt. So what this means is that we pretty much just want to survive and run away. And what better way to do that than with the hand, which has 30 knockback, unarmed, which gives us dodge percent, and support, which gives us harvesting, which also ties into the passive that gives even more harvesting. So today, yeah, we're going to be playing the pacifist with the hand. And yes, you can kill some enemies, especially on wave 1. Obviously, you see here, we're killing things. This is actually one of the strategies for the pacifist, where you try to get ghost axes and pretty much just stack damage percent to negate the negative damage percent. But that's obviously not what we're doing today. We're just going to play him the way he was intended to be played. We will take luck. The tree is also incredible, but the problem is we don't want to buy it quite yet because we want to get as many hands as possible. Since hands not only have harvesting in the passive, so now we have 12 harvesting from the passive on our hands, they also give you support, which gives even more harvesting. So we currently have 28 harvesting on wave 2. And of course we also want to get as many trees as possible. The trees do give additional materials, and they also have chances to give you loot crates. So you absolutely want to make sure you're killing those trees when you can. Okay, very easy. Harvesting, perfect. Armor is also good, but we really just want luck and harvesting currently. Okay, more hands. And can I get another one? Oh, it's too expensive. We're going to go ahead and buy the tree then. Now we have 6 hands. That was the goal. You pretty much always want to have 6 hands going into wave 3. Because once you have 6 hands, you can get the full benefit of the support weapon class, giving you all that harvesting. So currently we have 56 harvesting on wave 3. We were just at 28. It is now doubled from last wave. So it's gonna stack up extremely quickly. And the whole thing with this character is that you want to get as strong as possible so that you can make sure you become so tanky that you are unkillable at some point. Butterfly is amazing. Lifesteal is good. Harvesting. I will try and take more harvesting, but luck is also good. Luck. Okay, there we go. And we get a loot. Okay, we also do want to upgrade the hands because you get more harvesting. So it goes from 3 to 6 in the passive as you get it to tier 2. So getting more hands is actually really good. Another hand. There we go. And the coffee. I didn't mention this yet, but having a lot of attack speed is actually incredible on this character. Not because we care about damage, but because the more often we attack, the more often we can push enemies away from us. Which means that if we have, 50, 60, 70% attack speed, it's going to be a lot easier to maneuver and make sure we're not getting swarmed or pushed into a corner, for example. And early on, we can actually kill enemies, by the way. If you just kind of move the way I'm moving and just keep hitting the same clump of enemies over and over, you can actually kill some of them eventually. It's not necessary, though. It's better to just stay safe and make sure you're not getting yourself into any danger. Okay, let's see. Nope, we don't want engineering force or range damage. 10 harvesting is perfect. I will take that. And armor and engineering. Armor tends to be really good, but trading our HP for it is not really something I want, so I'm going to go and skip that. I will take a tree, propeller hat for more luck, and another hand. That's our first tier 3 hand. Has 9 harvesting on the passive, so even more. More luck from a lost duck. So you can see we're just stacking up stats. We're nothing too crazy. The first couple of ways are going to be extremely easy, of course, and you're pretty much just trying to get that harvesting and your luck up so that you can start getting those actual strong upgrades and items as soon as possible. The main struggle on this character is probably going to be, for most people, the first elite. If you don't have the proper stats and you don't go with a build that is, um, let's say safe enough or something like that. Yeah, if you don't get the proper stats, you don't get the right items, you don't roll for the right things, you might struggle on the first elite, and that can get you killed. Lifesteal is actually okay, we can go to take that. I want a tier 2 upgrade at least. HP regen is amazing. Lost Duck Recycling Machine is also amazing. Another plant, more HP regen. Actually, I probably should have taken that squid that I just skipped. Okay, harvesting is great, and the whistle we can't actually take, unfortunately. We're not really going to be able to kill the loot aliens that spawn. I guess in the DLC they're called looting pigs, or loot pigs. But same difference, loot aliens, loot pigs. We're not going to be able to kill them. We are not at that point yet. And you can see I actually took a lot of damage there. So even on wave 6, you generally don't really take much armor or even max HP before getting into the later waves. And by later I just mean maybe closer to wave 10. So, you know, the first few waves up until that point, up until the double digits, you're going to be a little bit vulnerable. So you do actually have to make sure you're running away properly and not trying to do anything silly. Like, I want this tree, right? But I'm not going to kill myself over a tree. So I will just let the tree go. It's completely fine. Recycle that. Move speed is also actually quite important, so we want to pick some of that up. And a medical turret could be good, but we don't really want it. It's too expensive, and we have 0 engineering. Also, the fish hook. This is incredibly strong, but the issue with it is it pretty much just completely breaks the game. So I'm going to go ahead and skip it today. I will take a clockwork wasp for some more speed. Speed and structure attack speed. Lifesteal is good. Dodge for armor is also not bad. We could actually cap our dodge, but the thing is we have 0 armor currently. Also, we do not want the gentle alien. I would say you don't need it to win. If I were trying to do some like really crazy another fish hook, oh my god, a really crazy run, I might take it. But since this is a guide video, we're just gonna go ahead and skip it. Also, armor, speed, and max HP are actually really good from the metal, so I don't mind taking that. Yes, we do get damage, which we don't need, damage percent. That's okay. The other 3 stats are pretty much worth it, and we don't care about crit chance either. Well, there is another strategy where you actually get the Giant's Belt, which basically just lets you deal percentage-based damage when you do a critical hit. And then what you can do is have almost 0 damage on the Saber, just have a ton of attack speed, and then get something like the Potato Thrower, which shoots a ton of bullets really quickly. And then you just keep critting over and over, and you deal small amounts of damage with the Giant's Belt over and over and over. And then you can kill enemies that way. But again, we're just playing a normal game with the Pacifist. I don't want to turn him into a cold-blooded killer today. You know, we're just trying to play him the way he was intended to be played. But if you guys want to try those things on your own, they are strategies. So, oh, another medal. Yeah, we'll absolutely take that. And more harvesting. And speed. Yes, speed is even more important than HP, actually. So, oh, the Schmoop. I rarely take the Schmoop, but on the Saber, I would say it's pretty good. Or sorry, on the Pacifist. Max HP and HP regen, and we don't care about the damage stats, so we can absolutely take that. Plus a medal, more harvesting, a cake for more HP. And you can see how quickly we're starting to stack up our stats, right? We are sitting at 36 max HP. We have so much move speed now, and we have a bit of attack speed even, alongside a lot of dodge as well. Plus we have a ton of very nice harvesting items, which are giving us currently 142 harvesting. So that is pretty good. Wave 8 142 harvesting is amazing. We just keep on running away. We don't care about fighting. We are at peace with the world. These enemies don't bother us. Just keep running. And this is again where speed comes in handy, right? It's because I don't really have to dodge that much because I just move very quickly. So I can, for the most part, stay away from the enemies. Yes, we're going to get hit more and more. But that is why I said until wave 10, it might be a little difficult. So make sure you're picking up move speed along the way. That is the important thing. So more move speed is actually perfect. Clockwork Wasp, even more. Attack speed, harvesting. Let's see, HP regen is good. More speed, but we lose luck. I don't want to lose luck. That's not something I would like. Lifesteal, but we lose harvesting. No thank you. Another hand and a tree. I'm going to take the tree over the hand. Because the... Oh, and a fertilizer. Perfect. Because the tree has potential to give us pretty much just a loot crate. Which I'd say is worth it. Because I'm greedy. And I want loot crates. We're not actually trying to kill anything here. We don't really care. We just go around and get our trees. If all the slashers spawn, that's completely fine. They don't bother us. We just keep running away. I'm trying to get trees. There's a loot crate. Perfect. I'm gonna say that's because I took the tree over the hand. Look, another loot crate. See, look at that, look at that. I trusted the tree and it's rewarding me. It's giving me all the loot crates now. Okay, I'm very greedy. I just wrapped around to get this tree. Let's be careful. This is probably going to be the hardest wave, actually, wave 9. Or one of the harder waves for most people, I assume. Because there are a lot of enemies that have like projectiles everywhere. And you just might not have the experience yet to move through them properly. But you'll get there easily if you just practice a little bit. We get 9% dodge, that's great. And another 9% dodge, perfect. And a wings, 10% speed, perfect. Even more speed, we love that. And upgrade. Let's see. A lemonade, HP recovery from consumables is actually quite nice. And a wheelbarrow. This is incredibly greedy, but I'm going to take it. Plants and another hand. Let's go and pick that up too. Perfect. Okay, let's go. There we go. Wave 10. I would say at this point we are getting close to the I'm not going to be able to lose any more territory because I'm way too fast. The enemies can't keep up with me. I could actually just run away if I want, like pretty much in a straight line. And it's just not going to put me at any risk anyways. Oh, they're like swarming the tree, please. Let me get the tree. Nice, I got it. Okay. That's extra materials, you know, we have to get that. Yeah, just look how fast we are. We do want to try and get our dodge capped out at 60%. We want to get a ton more armor. We have almost no armor. We can use way, like more than what we have. I think we have only 2 armor or something. So I would be even okay with 20 armor. Like, once you have dodge capped, just getting more armor tends to be really good. Of course, you want to balance it with max HP. This is just a sort of like math equation, basically. Questions of like numbers. But you don't have to think about it that hard. Just take whichever ones you get offered. Keep it simple. Luck is great. More luck is great. Again, metal plate. So I see a metal plate. I'll take that. Lemonade for more HP recover from consumables. And a leather vest. Armor and dodge. I would take that. Goldfish and a crown. Okay, beautiful. So obviously this is just very nice. 8% additional harvesting stack at the end of the wave. We're obviously going to take that. It's very good. And we just got a goldfish. You should pretty much always take goldfish if you find it. Resting goldfish now. It just gave us a massive shop here. Obviously Kraken's Eye does nothing. We have no damage percent. But the med kit is very nice, right? It's just a bunch of HP regen. Very good for our character. Means we can pretty much just, at some point we might just be able to sit still in the center of the map and do nothing. If we pick up enough armor, HP regen, and max HP, and we cap our dodge, right? If we get everything ready, we could actually just sit still on wave 20 and do nothing. But we're still pretty far from that, so we have some work to do. And the medkit's gonna help. Just more HP regeneration is really nice. I definitely prefer HP regen over lifesteal for 20 wave runs on the Pacifist, especially if you're just sticking to the hands and you don't switch weapons. You of course you could switch to some weapon like the potato thrower, also support weapon, attacks extremely quickly. You'd make better use of the lifesteal with it. It's also ranged and has pretty much the same knockback as the hand. But I don't want to recommend things that are not 100% able to be found, right? The hand, you're going to find. Oh, this is actually really good, but I'm going to recycle it anyways. This as well, the recycle value is too high. Max HP is great. This fried rice we could take, but we're not going to play around that today. Baby squid is amazing. I think I skipped one earlier, which was my mistake. And we get this, more hands. Bag, tree, we have a ton of trees already, so getting a couple of... One more roll. Oh, another one of these, and a mushroom. Okay, we'll take it. Getting another... Wait, what did I pick up? Oh yeah, getting another, or a bag is really good because we already have so many trees. So we will get an insane amount of loot crates this run. Oh, look, there's already a tree spawning up here. I'm just going to run through them. One here. There's one. That's plus 15 materials from the bag. And right here. And here again. You can see I can pretty much just run through the enemies whenever I want. I still am kind of actively thinking about where I'm running through and when I'm doing it, things like this, but overall, you can kind of just limit test, right, by just running through. Once you get into these double-digit waves, at least. In the early waves, you are not completely safe, like I said. Especially wave 9, so yeah, be very careful. Make sure you take speed in the early game so you don't get crushed randomly on wave 9 or something. That would be sad for you, right? Get this. And we're good to go. Plus 508 materials. We're just going to recycle all these things that we don't really care about. Lifesteal is okay, but I prefer something tier 3. Yep. Whetstone for lifesteal. I'm definitely taking these. I don't actually want to lose knockback is the issue, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this. Lifesteal and HP regen. Oh, a celery tea. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. We could also take a blood leech, even more healing, but we lose harvesting. Nah, I don't want to. A hand and a gentle alien. I don't mind taking a gentle alien, but it's also a bit of a waste because we don't really need the pickup material or the pickup range. The fin, more speed and more lifesteal. Just having more speed tends to be really good. I think even if you have no, on a normal character, if you don't have any incentive to take speed for some reason, like the power generator, for example, which gives you additional damage percent based on your speed. If you're just playing a regular run, no reason to take speed specifically other than to move faster, then I'd say anything past 30% is kind of overkill. You don't really need that much speed on a normal character. 30 is already a lot. 25 is a lot, in my opinion. But when we're playing the Pacifist, I'd actually say, even if I get up to 100%, I don't think it's wasted, necessarily. It's still pretty okay. Though, personally, even just I don't know, 80% is probably more than you realistically need. So I won't take too much more if I get to that point. But currently I think we're at 56% speed. Yes, we are. So we can still take a little bit more. This is not a good trade. I don't want to lose luck. Let's see. Lifesteal, we'll just go ahead and take that now. And more dodge. Yes, we can get up to 60% dodge. And the fin. Okay, we are going to lose luck, but I think this is an okay trade. Because we get lifesteal as well. Both very good. We can skip all of these, but we do have a hand here. More harvesting. Oh, the alien baby. Perfect. This is one of the few characters why I actually recommend taking this. I think every other character, I tend to skip it. But giving enemies to max health doesn't really matter for us because we're not trying to kill them anyways. So it's a pretty good trade for us. 30 luck, luck in harvesting, and a shmoop for HP and HP regen. Obviously we don't want the black flag, we're not really killing anything. And making the enemies deal more damage is not good for us. But you see, this is about 70% speed. Technically only 66%, but yeah. Anything more than this is starting to get into the range where you don't really need that much more, or you just don't need more. You can easily just take more armor, more max HP, more HP regen, other defensive stats that actually help you block damage or negate damage somehow. Because if you are moving at let's say 70% move speed, you are moving so much faster than the enemies already. It is really just a little bit unnecessary to get more move speed at that point. Oh, the funny thing is, if we were to take the power generator right now, we would get an insane amount of damage percent, and then we could actually start dealing damage to enemies and killing them. But again, we're not really going for that. We're just playing a game where we're not going to kill any enemies, or try not to kill enemies as much as possible. Recycle. More move speed? No. We want to get some dodge, max HP. These are both good. We'll take dodge. And luck and harvesting. Dangerous bunny, a hand, a coffee for more attack speed, and an ugly tooth, very good item. Ugly tooth and the snail both reduce enemy movement speed. And I say both of these are instant takes on this character. You want to slow enemies. That is really nice, especially when you're up against bosses or elites. You can stop them from really even getting into range of you. Also, I am still very confident that we could maybe not very confident. Actually, I was gonna say maybe we could stand still against the wave 20 final bosses. I don't think we have enough or sorry, not damage stats. Tanky stats this run. We have a lot more speed than tank stats. So it'd probably be a little difficult to stand still this run. Just look at this. I'm just running around the edge of the map, dodging the charging enemies. These are called anglerfish. And there's not much to do other than just run around the edge like this, or run in circles. And there you go, 900 materials. Pretty good. HP regen is great. More luck. It's kind of overkill, but I guess I'll take it. Okay, let's see what we can get. Minus enemies, we don't really want that. Armor engineering. Armor is actually good now, so we can take this. And we can take this hand as well. Max HP and HP regen, sure, we'll take that too. Let's see, padding, more max HP. A hand, HP regen. Another hand. There is the power generator I was talking about. So if we took this right now, we would get 63% damage just from having this item. Obviously, we're not going to do that today, but we could if we wanted to. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I did skip the... it's called jetpack. I actually forgot what the item's called. I skipped the jetpack there because we don't really need 10% dodge. We're only missing 6%, and it's a very expensive item. So, plus we do not need any more speed than what we have already. We're very fast. And yeah, I will say once you get to this point in your run, I assume everything's going mostly smoothly, because I tend to find that, yeah, just the early game is actually way more difficult than the late game. Because once you have all your, like, ridiculous harvesting giving you a ton of materials and level ups, you get a lot of stats, which means you also become a lot more difficult to kill. Despite enemies getting stronger, obviously, they don't... It's like you kind of outscale the enemies for quite a while on the Pacifist. And there you go. Another 900 materials, right? We're getting an insane amount of materials every single round. Okay, well, we're not killing any enemies, so recycle. Recycle, we don't need damage. I feel obligated to take it because it's 20 luck, but we absolutely would love to get some more tank stats instead. Another dangerous bunny is good. Skip. Oh, regeneration potion, unique. At below half health, HP regen is doubled. Obviously very good. Armor for damage percent is amazing. Combine these hands and get this one. Fertilizer. More move speed. More fertilizer. And that's it. 543 harvesting is pretty good. But yeah, if you wanted to go for more of a tank the enemy strategy, you could take much less speed and just go for armor. A lot more armor than I am going for currently. But I do think that going for speed is probably going to be a bit more consistent. And then just trying to run away more often and dodge more often. Because it can be a little difficult to outscale the enemy's damage. Like, you're not realistically going to be able to tank an entire wave of enemies for 60 seconds. I've actually done that in my old video, but it wasn't on Abyssal Terrors. And I think that Abyssal Terrors, the overall DPS of the enemies, and like their total damage is actually way higher than in Crash Zone. That doesn't mean it's more difficult, it just means that you can't necessarily tank them as easily as you could in Crash Zone. So, that's something to keep in mind. XP gain, yeah sure, we'll take it. Let's see, 3 armor, perfect. We need a lot more armor, we don't have that much. Spyglass, propeller hat. Oh, a stone skin. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it's great. More XP gain. It's a little late, but I guess we'll take it. We don't want torture. Leather vest we do want. More armor and stuff. Perfect. And lucky charm. It's a little late, but I think I will take it actually. Okay, let's go. So 614. Let's do this to slow him down with the ugly tooth. And then we can just kind of, you know, do our thing. We can actually tank some hits. Even if we get low, right, we do have the regeneration potion. We actually haven't really utilized it a single time, because we have not gotten below half HP, so he hasn't had a chance to do anything, but it's still very good. It's still very good, right? Because if we did drop below half HP, then we would get a ton of additional HP regen. Also, we want to pick up as many fruits as possible, because we did get some penguins, and the penguins give you more HP regen the more fruits you pick up. It's like stacking HP regen for the wave, for that specific wave, so... Just look at this wave. But it's still not even a struggle, right? We can just keep walking around. Can I kind of tank? No, see, it's a little too difficult to tank. The enemies are so, like, abundant. Just all over the place. Recycle. Let's try and get more armor, please. There we go, 4 armor. Attack speed? Sure, we'll take some attack speed. That's fine. A wandering garden. Garden could be good, actually, but I'm going to skip it for now. Perfect. A goldfish. That's what I want to see. And you know what? We'll take that. Okay, nothing really that impressive. Spyglass is good. 2 HP regen. Probably not worth that. The cost. Baby gecko, no. Oh, so there's the giant spell, right? So if we had 100% crit, we could crit enemies over and over, and then just kill them eventually. But we're not going for that today. We can take a panda. It's just very expensive for 12 HP, but I think it's okay to take still. And we will lock the butterfly for some lifesteal. The only thing we care about now, we have 111 health, 54 HP regen, 9 lifesteal, 31% attack speed, 17 armor, 60% dodge, 72% speed, and 694 harvesting. So all we really care about is getting either more armor, getting more HP regen, lifesteal, or attack speed. Any of these stats are pretty good. For the final wave, I'd probably just prefer to have more HP regen at this point. We have like so much armor that HP regen is just going to outweigh any armor we could get. Like any realistic amount of armor we'll be getting within the last shop here. Keep killing all the trees. Yep, 2 loot crates, perfect. 3. Oh, nice. That was the 3rd one, I think. Yeah, it was. Nice. So we actually got 3 loot crates here. And look, even with all the buffed enemies, we can actually tank a lot. Yeah, look how much we tank there. So we aren't, it's not like we're squishy by any means, we're very tanky. Recycle, harvesting, recycle. More attack speed is okay. We do not need range. More attack speed is okay again, sure. Let's take a mirror. Armor plate or metal plate. Sure, we'll just take that. Just 4 armor is good. A plant, a hand, we don't care about that. Let's see. More HP regen is good, and speed is okay. Anything else? Anything else? A blood leech. Yeah, we don't care about harvesting, so we can take the healing. Tardigrade is unnecessary. It's actually kind of a waste of materials, if I'm being honest. A cake for more HP. And that is all. And yeah, that's the Pacifist, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed. This is it, wave 20. I'm just going to hit them a bit to apply the ugly tooth slump. And we can kind of just AFK. The only thing is that we can't really let the enemies hit us or stand on top of us, of course. That will deal a ton of damage. We can actually test it. Yeah, see, you see this? I take a lot of damage if I stand on the boss. I can't tank it completely. If I had more HP regen, I might actually be able to tank it. Yeah. But as it stands, we can't do that. Though we can tank most of them. Oh, wait, I got an achievement. Hit at least 25 enemies with a single melee attack. Oh, I've never done that. Okay. I guess that's a kind of like a pacifist achievement if you think about it. I think we can kind of stand still actually. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Oh, nope, the eel is causing issues. Let's get back to the center. Yeah, the eel doesn't want us to stand still. He's not very happy about my my assertion of dominance here in the center. I'm like invading his personal space. He's not happy about it. I haven't even really been dodging. Like, look, if I just walk around for a second, I get back to full HP. But yeah. Oh, we also got finish a 0 curse run. So we just unlocked the dwarf and we unlocked the romantic. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's the pacifist. You can leave any comments or anything below. I always read them. And maybe leave a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Next time we're going to be playing the gladiator, so I hope you guys can watch. But that's it for today. So yeah, goodbye for now. Bye bye.